I caught the scent of garlic before I even opened the front door, and for a split second, I thought maybe my husband had finally decided to surprise me. He never cooks. But then I heard laughter, hers, high and familiar, though I couldn't place it at first. The plates were already set on the table, wine glasses glinting in the low light, and there he was, standing a little too close to a woman with a shock of red hair, stirring pasta like he'd been doing this his whole life. He froze when he saw me, spatula half lifted, eyes wide. Her face shifted from amusement to something sharper, wary. She looked at me, recognition flickering in her eyes, and my heart dropped so fast I thought I'd be sick. I'd seen her face just last week, across a desk littered with legal pads and whispered promises of confidentiality. She was the divorce lawyer I'd hired, for myself, to get away from this exact kind of betrayal. We stood there in a standoff, the three of us tangled up in secrets. My husband started to stammer something about an old friend from college, but she cut him off with a glare. She turned to me, voice low, and said I should have told her who my husband was. He paled, a bead of sweat tracing his temple. I realized, with a jolt, that they'd met before I'd ever stepped into her office, and neither of them had connected the dots until now. The absurdity of it all hit me in waves. I'd hired a woman to help me escape my marriage, but she'd already found her way into it, right under my nose. The betrayal wasn't just his, it was hers, too, concealed behind professional smiles and crisp suits. Suddenly I didn't know who I was angrier with, or if I'd ever be able to trust my own judgment again. As I stood there staring at my shattered dinner table, I wondered if I'd orchestrated my own heartbreak, desperate for freedom but terrified of what it would actually cost.